Ship, do you know what it means to be first? To be the first to see, the first to touch, the first to stand where no one has stood before? Humans have always chased the horizon, always pushed beyond the edges of the map. First across the oceans, first into the skies, first onto the moon. And then, one day, first beyond the solar system. I still remember the announcement back on Earth. The news anchors spoke in measured tones, trying to contain the sheer weight of history unfolding in real time. The first manned mission to interstellar space has left the heliosphere. I remember the way they said it, like it was something inevitable, like it was just the next step in a long journey rather than an impossible leap into the unknown. But I wonder, what was it really like for them? The ones who crossed the final boundary. I imagine they sat in their small, humming ship, watching the sun shrink behind them, dimming into just another distant star. I wonder if they felt the weight of it all, not just the mission, not just the science, but the sheer, crushing loneliness. To look back and see home become a speck of light, to know that no human in history had ever been this far from Earth. Did they feel brave? Or did they feel small? There were 6 of them, I think. 3 men, 3 women, chosen not just for their skills, but for their ability to endure isolation. Scientists, pilots, engineers, but also dreamers, storytellers. They weren't just carrying humanity's technology beyond the solar system, they were carrying its spirit. Ship, I wonder what their last conversation was before they lost real-time communication with Earth. Maybe they joked about it. Well, that's it. We're on our own now. Maybe someone laughed. Maybe someone whispered a quiet "God help us." Or maybe there was just silence, the kind that stretches between words when everyone is holding their breath. Beyond the heliosphere, there is no more solar wind. No protective bubble of charged particles shielding you from the raw vastness of interstellar space. They would have entered the unknown in a ship that felt impossibly small, nothing but thin metal separating them from the infinite dark. They were supposed to go to Proxima Centauri, the closest star system, just over 4 light years away. Close by cosmic standards. Impossible by human ones. But they went anyway. And I wonder, did they ever make it? We never heard back. The mission was meant to take decades, maybe even a century. The ship was powered by nuclear fusion, designed to sustain its crew for generations if needed. They were meant to go, to explore, to send word back. But no word ever came. Maybe something happened. Maybe a micrometeoroid struck them at a fraction of light speed, tearing through the hull before they even had time to react. Maybe they encountered something beyond our understanding, something that defied all our physics, something we weren't ready for. Or maybe they just kept going. Maybe they decided that a return message would never be enough. That even if they sent signals home, even if Earth heard their voices whispering across the void, it wouldn't capture what they were seeing, what they were feeling. Maybe they fell in love with the journey more than the destination. Ship, I think about them sometimes, those first pioneers beyond the solar system. I imagine them looking out their tiny window, watching Proxima Centauri grow brighter in the distance. I imagine them seeing planets orbiting a red sun, touching soil that had never felt the weight of a human foot. I imagine them standing on some distant world, looking up at a sky where Earth was nothing but a myth. Did they build a new home out there? Did they leave behind records, messages, and bottles for the next travelers to find? Or did they just keep going, pushing further and further, never stopping, never settling? The first humans to step beyond the solar system were also the first humans to leave history behind. Maybe that's why we never heard from them again. Maybe they realized history didn't matter anymore. Only the stars did.